Hello there, everybody. It is Robin, and I am back. I am so excited that I am back to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is, of course, church reentry. Listen, I know that everybody is saying, church as usual is over. We're not going back to what was, and I get it. But we're not going to totally throw away church, right? We are going back to church. There will be some that will stay online, but there's going to be some folks that are definitely coming back to church. So today I want to talk about three things. This will be a quick video, but three things that you can do as you prepare people, your congregation, your community, that your church is coming back. All right. So let's get started. Number one is use a survey to introduce the concept that you are coming back. Use a survey. It's as simple as using Google Forms. You can use Jot Form, or you can use my favorite, Constant Contact. Constant Contact has an amazing survey function that you can use so that you can send out and just send out like 5 quick questions. Hey, we're looking at reopening church. We're going to do it in phases, and we're going to have a limited number. A, would you feel comfortable coming back? B, would you feel comfortable coming back if there are only 20 people in the entire building? If you're not interested in coming back, tell us why. Or here are three options. I'm going to always stay online, or I want to wait till everybody's vaccinated, or, whatever. Give them some options so you can collect that data. Your your decision should be based on data, not on feelings. Don't operate from a place of feelings. Operate from data. So just because you feel like everybody ought to be excited about coming back to church doesn't mean they necessarily are. And we're not beating up on people that aren't ready, but there are some that are going to be ready. And so we want to make sure that we get their input so that when we open up our first leg, our soft launch, that they are excited and ready to come. All right. Number two is create an ad campaign promoting that you are reopening. Yes, absolutely. Create that ad campaign. Let the people know, hey, XYZ Church, we're coming back bigger, better, bolder, stronger, all of that. That we are excited, that we are kingdom representatives, and that we are back inside the four walls of church as well as still online, that we are being intentional about our assignment of not leaving our community. Of course, you can reach the world online, so I'm not suggesting that you come offline, but I am suggesting that you are intentional about promoting that you're going back to church. Now, not everybody's going to be excited. Oh, it's too soon and da 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 da. Let me help y'all. Look, I need my crown. Where's my crown? I need to go get my crown because the queen is talking. If you're back getting your hair done, yeah. Y'all like my hair? Got my hair done? Yeah. If you're back getting your nails done, if you are back going to the, grocery store, you're going to restaurants, we can go back to church. Now, just like with all of those entities, they have guidelines. And so I'm suggesting the same thing for church, that we have guidelines. So in my church, we've set a minimum or a maximum number that we are allowing back, but we require everyone to register. We require them to answer all these questions. And then we give them guidelines that they have to agree to follow before they get there so that when they get there, they are not shocked, right? So do the same thing, but don't let people beat you up because you're ready to go back to church. We're doing everything else. We're just doing it in wisdom. And so the same thing with church. We can do it with wisdom. We're spacing more than 6 feet. We are not allowing people to leave their space. Once you're seated, you are in that space. So you're not sharing airspace. We're not running up and down the aisle shouting and all that. And I've seen some churches online that have chosen to do that, and that's just not my comfort level, so I wouldn't be there. But you have to decide. That's why you got to do that survey, which was my first tip, so that you can get the input of your members. They know your flavor. So you've got to let them know, hey, this is what we're doing. This is what we're thinking. What do you think about it? All right. So again, number two was to create that ad campaign and use that, brand it. Anytime they see that particular brand, those colors, that icon, whatever it is that you put together for your church ad campaign, they're going to know that it's communicating that this is the reopening of church. All right. Told y'all I'm not going to keep y'all long. All right. And then number three is create a re-entry video. That's right. Create a re-entry video. So this video should walk your members through what's going to happen when they come back to church, and start from the car. Literally, while you're driving the car, have somebody sitting in the passenger seat that's videotaping you as you're talking about pulling up on campus, going to the rear parking lot, because this is where we're parking as a part of re-entry. Then you get out of the car, you have that videographer follow you to the door. You have somebody already there at the door to open it so that you can show. You're going to be contactless. They're not going to have to touch the doorknob. Literally, somebody's going to be there to open the door for them. Then you have somebody stationed there at your check-in table. You videotape that process of you being checked in for service. Then the next step is actually entering the church, entering the sanctuary. So you video yourself going into the sanctuary, and then you walk them through what happens as far as seating. We're seating in sections, we're seating in pods, we're seating in groups of, 5 in this section, and we're spaced 3 rows apart, and then we're spaced 8 seats apart on the rows that we're seated in, right? Then go ahead and leave out of the sanctuary and have the videographer follow you to the restroom, to the children's area, to the food bank, whatever other areas that are going to be accessible while you're doing worship, so that they can see. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, you know what a video is worth. All right. So keep all of that in mind. As I shared today, we're talking about let's go back to church. I am looking forward to hearing your stories about re-entry. Of course, share those with me. You can send me an email. Let me give you my email address. Of course, it's rware. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure. Well, we'll do it this way. I'll let you guys connect with me. All you have to do is text my last name, WARE, to the number 22828 and follow the prompts. And then you'll get an email from me, so you'll have my email address. But let me know that you guys are re-entering church and how it's going. All right. Does it require, it's not rocket science. We are being safe. We're following the CDC guidelines. You might even do a PDF that you put on the website. One of the things that we did, even at my church, with our RSVP system, we explained, this is what we're doing. These are the guidelines we're following. Are you interested in attending? We allowed the people to fill that survey out to say yes. Then once they filled it out and said yes, then they got another form to fill out that confirmed their reservation. Does that sound like a lot? Listen, lives are on the line. You cannot be too safe, right? So we are making sure that people are safe as they come into our respective ministries. Okay. So thank you guys for hanging out with me on today. I'll be back, of course, soon with some more videos helping your church with re-entry. God bless. Bye-bye.